Welcome to Lesson 2 of Module 12. This is where we're going to talk about the targeting for your Instagram ads. Now, Instagram will allow you to create automatic targeting for your ad if you'd like. You can start here, but definitely manage your expectations. I wouldn't go into this, do your first Instagram ad, select automatic targeting, and expect to get tons of money in return, get tons of sales. You want to be strategic about it, but if you want to start with automatic targeting just to experiment with it, just to see how Instagram, the audience they give you, feel free to do that. But again, manage your expectations. Don't expect ridiculous results with automatic targeting. And instead, I would make sure you are strategically targeting people that you think would be the best fit for your ad to get the goal that you have in mind that we set in Lesson 1. To do this strategically, I would start with making a targeting list. You can write down all the interests that you think that your ideal customer or ideal audience for your ad would have, and then also the accounts that you think that your ideal client or customer would be categorized under. So if it's people that you're looking for that are female business owners, that's the people that I would target. I would absolutely target someone like Heather Crabtree. I would target somebody like Ray Forleo, Jasmine Star. Any of these people would be a good target for the audience that I'm looking for. However, I would go as niche as possible, niche, however you want to say that, and write down as many different ideas as I have. So just yesterday, I started a new ad just for testing, and I selected the audience that would be in the United States, that are women between the ages of 25 to 45, and I selected their interest as teachers paid teachers. Now, the ad that I am actually sharing is for the stock brand subscription, and the newest images that I've just put in there are back to school images. They have pencils, they have apples, they have things like that. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I think someone that has a teachers paid teachers account would love these images. They share different resources for teachers to purchase on an online shop, kind of like Etsy, kind of like Creative Market, but it's geared specifically towards teachers, so they can purchase like lesson plans and things like that. So if I target people that already have an interest in teachers paid teachers, they will see the post that I shared of these images and potentially click over and sign up to join my stock brand subscription. That's my idea. That's the ideal outcome. And so I selected targeting specifically based on that. Now, I don't have the results of that ad yet, but I will share those with you guys once I have them. But that's just an example of really highly targeted ideas. I selected 25 to 45 because I feel like that's a good range of people that would be teachers in general. And then I probably wouldn't go any older than 45, just because I think that the likelihood of someone that opens a teachers paid teachers account that's over that age range is less than someone that's younger. So that's why I selected that age range, and we'll see the results of that ad. So when you're starting out creating your Instagram ad, I would first select your age demographics. Now, I would recommend going as narrow as you can, and a good place to start would be to group your age ranges within the Facebook ad standards and see how well they perform. I don't recommend just saying everyone, because everyone is not a very good niche or niche. It's better to create these small groupings and test to see how your ad performs against each group. Now, how Facebook groups these people is in sections of 18 and under, and then 19 to 24, then 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, and then 55 plus. So, for example, if you were to run an ad and you were like, okay, like my ad was targeting teachers, probably a better way to do it was to target maybe one ad to 25 to 34-year-olds, and then do another ad 35 to 44-year-olds, and then just compare, just see the results on both and see which target age demographic responded best to my ad. Next, you're going to select location demographics, and this is less important for people that have online businesses like I do. I do like to select different countries, maybe only in groupings. I don't like to group like the United States and then Canada and then the United Kingdom and Australia, all these English-speaking countries together in one ad. I would probably like spread those out. I would create a separate ad for each location. But it's less important for me because I'm not a brick and mortar store. But if you're a shop that actually has a physical location, I would absolutely try to target your ad to different areas. Go as narrow as you possibly can. I would show this ad to people, like let's just say for me, I live in Mesa, Arizona, but there's a lot of cities that are right around us clumped together. So there's Queen Creek, there's Tempe, there's Gilbert, there's Scottsdale, there's Phoenix is the big city, but all of those other things are suburbs. Chandler. So I would actually see if I could go as narrow as possible. I would show the same ad to people in Chandler, in Gilbert, in Queen Creek, and then just see which performed best and see what results I'm getting. And then that will tell me, okay, I'm going to show more of these type of ads to people in that specific location. So it's really important to get as targeted as you can in the location section if you are a brick and mortar physical location store. And I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again, like everything, this is an experiment. So we definitely want to tweak and adjust with all of the elements constantly. We want to try out different age demographics and get them as narrow as we can so we can really see the results of the data, the locations, all of that stuff, the interests. We definitely want to make sure we are treating this like an experiment. There's not just some guidebook that can give you the answers. You have to find the answers yourselves, but with these guidelines, it'll allow you to get the best results. Now let's move on to lesson 3, where we're going to talk about the ad creative.